at the top when this round began. Lexi Thompson tried to take the lead. Grant Moon, Morgan Pressel.
A hot start today for Lexi. That for her third in a row.
The lead outright, trying to win for the first time in 6 years. Nana Kurtz-Madsen off the green at 7.
She had a poor finish yesterday, bogeying her last 2 holes, but trying to claw her way back.
Hye-Jin Choi looking for her first LPGA title in her 4th season. This for birdie at 8. That moves her into a share of the lead. And another player from Korea trying for her first win, Somi Lee.
Talk about a hot start. Already 6 birdies on her card. This would be the 7th.
Morgan and I joined by Karen Stupples and Kate Cockrell out on the golf course. And this is Carlota Segunda, and Kate Cockrell is out there. Hello, Kate.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice third shot. Gave it a chance of going in for eagle.
Hye-Jin Choi at the 10th.
A little longer birdie putt than she had envisioned. She only had a 50-yard third and was hoping for better to walk away with the birdie. Have to settle for par.
Taking care here at the 13th, Somi Lee.
Take anything for granted on Poana greens. Never do.
This is a great story. Bronte Law. This is at the 12th. And back at the 10th. The third at the par 5 for Lexi.
This is from 81 yards off quite a big downslope.
The Lexi lean. Sofia Garcia. This is for birdie at the 11th.
Oh, that for 2 in a row.
And now has a bit of a tough, long bunker shot. Lots of bunker, lots of green to carry. It's got to get this to chase.
Segunda has this for par.
Just inside left here. She's been really solid with those short putts.
To 12, Megan Kang. Okay, so trying to maybe make a late run here.
And you were rightly saying, nice uphill attempt here. It's got a bit of left movement to it as well. Oh, it didn't move left, it stayed out there.
I think she was playing it left to right, and sometimes when she hits those putts, her hands drop through impact. The putter goes a little bit high and to the right. She ends up short and right. I think that's a big part of how she's going to manage this back 9.
Big putt for a big hitter. 6th to last group out. She's got this third at the par 5 14th.
Yeah, pretty straightforward pitch here. Not a lot of green to work with.
The players in this group, along with Sackstrom, all hit it very similar distances, and I think that has to be an advantage for this group. This one working on a fade towards the hole.
Nicely done. I also think that when you're in contention under pressure, it's better to swing harder at something.
With a gap wedge in hand. Ideal yardage this hole, playing downwind right now.
Oh, good example of
her hometown of Pamplona, Spain. That's a gap wedge as well on its way. A little more awkward angle from the right-hand side of the fairway.
And so Hye-Jin Choi gets it to 15 under. Hye-Jin at 15 under. This is Karis Davidson at the 13th.
Falling to her right here.
Nervy 3-footer left.
Just talking about that distance. Maybe feeling more comfortable there, being a little more aggressive on the first.
And so her countrywoman, Hye-Jin Choi, is out front at 15 under. This is Somi Lee to tie her.
Just curling down to the left. A little bit down the hill here as well. Missed the last 2 putts low.
A driving range map, but one that you could take a divot from. It's just lovely turf.
And it's super flat fairway as well here. Once you get to the bottom of the 12th, little pull.
Straightforward shot. It's just about 20 paces to the hole. Flat lie, plenty of green to work with.
Yeah, she's 4 of 6 from bunkers this week. It's too much spin on that one.
Well, Brooke Henderson gave the fans at Blythe Field a thrill, as she's done winning twice before. Earlier today, Brooke eagled the 8th to get a share of the lead at 11 under, but she's won over since.
And choosing the putter, she's going to have a bit of left break in this.
Playing a ton of break there. Interesting choice with that much fringe to putt through, but it worked out nicely for her.
It's been a fun group here. Brittany Lincecum, Brooke Henderson, and Akie Iwai, the rookie from Japan. This was her 3rd at the 18th. How about a 65 to close it out? Moves her into the top 10. And another great finish.
As these players make their way to the closing hole.
Yeah, on CBS. Bronte Law. Boy, what an amazing story this is. That takes her into a share of 4th.
Like a pull right off the face. Started left of where she was set up.
She loves this place. Last year, just a couple of weeks after announcing she'd be stepping away from a full-time schedule, maybe to be for Somi Lee. Up the hill she goes at 16.
Our first look at, I think, what will prove to be a pretty diabolical hole location today on the front right. Very severely sloped.
Didn't see too much in this one.
She just swiped at that one, Karen. Stood up immediately. Wow.
Had a 2-shot lead with a couple to go yesterday. Somi Lee for birdie to tie the lead at 16.
So slow. I said it's so severe, this 16th hole today, where they have that hole cut.
She's got the tough 17th coming up, and then that reachable into par 5 18th, a chance to post a number.
Going for the high flop shot.
There you go.
We saw some of that yesterday on 18. So it's hard to predict here at Blythefield. Anything can happen.
Madsen could use one to drop. How did that stroke look?
Yeah, for her, it's all about the speed. We saw her struggle with the speed a little bit yesterday, especially coming down the stretch, as she admitted to getting nervous as she was in the lead alone.
Up at the 17th, Somi Lee of Korea, she has bogeyed this hole each and every day, Morgan, but that would likely not be the case today. Considering her state of play, she is putting together the most solid round of golf.
Has been the hardest hole of the week here, this 17th. This really her first mistake that she has made today here at 14.
Kay Cockrell with a look at this one.
Not easy. Uphill, then flat plateau. Decent shot.
As we get back to Saganda, and the 4th now for her, Kay.
More straightforward shot than Choi had.
Have quite a bit of history together, not only coming from the same country, but they've done some battle over the years. This was just a moment ago for Lee for par.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I mentioned
Going with a wedge. Right now playing slightly downwind. Well struck.
strong wedge, low apex, driving it in there.
Sort of putts to make for her second putt, and that's been causing her some fits.
A lot of longer grass to navigate, which makes it very challenging.
Some interesting play right there. Shows maybe not really all that confident with her chipping.
Very close to that upslope. It is quite steep, but it would have made for a bit of an awkward chip.
This would be for her 5th birdie today. Oh, really nice.
Now Saganda just one off the pace.
Looking for something just a little bit right of that TV tower splitting the grandstands back there. Like a good full golf swing. She'll have a putt to get to 15 under in the clubhouse.
That's often the way. I mean, she's such a good ball striker, Kelly, so you often see that players that hit the ball really well do put more pressure on themselves with the putter.
And curls that one on the low side. She works with Chris Cho, as so many players do. Didn't even look like she was trying that hard. This one took a little more effort, but it's in the bottom of the hole now.
Sagstrom for her birdie.
At Blythefield Country Club, and you can definitely see them carrying her on their shoulders.
And this for birdie from Somi Lee at the 18th, trying to put up a number, but 14 under will likely not be the winning number. A couple of questionable situations the last 2 holes and come out with strong par putts on each. Now at the 16th, getting a good look here.
It's a difficult hole location. It's in the front part of the green for the first time this week, and she managed it well. Plays 13 yards uphill. This is a 9-iron. Trying to hoist it high, pulled it a little with a draw.
It's going to have a tremendous amount of break to it.
The Arkansas standout in Brooke Matthews. Oh, give her the kick.
Oh, what a beauty there. She had got off to a really hot start yesterday to put herself in contention. But, that is going to be a brutal one today.
Par putt for Madsen. She remains ahead by 1. And this is Matthews after a stylish shot to the 18th.
There have been 2 eagles already today on that 18th hole. Not to be for Brooke, but still been playing some solid golf as of late. Some signs of brilliance. Just needs to put 4.
Which is exactly what she did. A little bit of a side door there, but in the door nonetheless.
Hae-Jin Choi just had.
From 106, plays 13 yards uphill. Good lie. You can actually see the flag here for the first time all week.
Oh, and that is a brilliant shot right there. It leaves it below the hole. The first bounce, so something to watch here.
That came out of there really well.
A mutual respect for each other. Celine Boudier has an eagle chance here at the 18th. She got off to a hot start early in the week and then cooled off yesterday, but has been playing some good golf in 2025.
Yeah, she had a bit of a tough season last year, trying to follow up an exceptional one in 2023.
A prime opportunity for her with a wedge in hand after a 300-yard drive. being aggressive.
Oh, what an opportunity to take advantage here with Hedge and Choi in trouble. Missing the green short, trying to be too perfect and leave that below the hole, and it.
Her second bogey in her last 4 holes when it matters most. Third for Choi.
She was in excellent position to recover. That was a 90-yard shot, right on the number.
Well, after a timely and talented shot into this 17th green, this tap-in birdie is all that was left for Carlota Ciganda of Spain. Talk about that maybe more in just a moment, but Megan Kang with an eagle opportunity at the 18th to jump it to 11 under. And finally she cracks.
She pushed that a little.
It looked like a good roll, Kay. Just played a little bit too much break and caught that high side. Thought it might still lip in.
Now hits it a long way. She can generate some spin.
Use it below the hole. That's maybe not the easiest putt, but certainly a makeable.
Can generate some spin on this, and she knows she can because she saw Nana's ball land in front of her.
Just trying to take a little something off of that one, but wonderfully judged distance control. Just a little further back, but similar angle, Karen, to what we just saw from Carlota Ciganda. Stuff it into a foot. Lexi needs some of that magic right here, but it's leaking.
As we are down the home stretch here, Hedge and Choi at the 18th, her second.
She actually has a shot, 5-iron in hand. Not getting the cut on it, but it should find the green.
Yeah, that'll chase up into the heart of the green there. Have a lengthy putt.
Going after this one hard. Aggressive swing.
Walking after it like she likes it. Safe play there. Hole high.
Stranger things have happened with all the distance that she packs. This par is crucial, and that is so unfortunate. This back nine clearly getting away from her today.
Yeah, just has missed a few putts on this back nine, and that unforced error at 16. Must make.
Clutch yet again. Well done, and she's hoping that will seal the deal here at the Meijer LPGA Classic. And likely will be the case.
I mean, she's insanely hard on herself, and I think that's where all this comes from.
Perfectionist mentality really is a rough one to have.
I think knowing that you're going into a major championship with form, I think that's a very positive thing to take with you on that plane.
I think it's great.
Really gave him a thrill.
I think it's great too for Lexi playing a few weeks in a row here. She, she's playing less of a schedule, so it's harder to get into those kinds of rhythms.
But it is hard to do.
Yeah, not enough. We saw that just a few moments ago as well. That's a tough putt to judge pace-wise. 49th is Madsen in the race to the CME Globe. 61st on the money list and 71st in the world. Win at the T-Mobile match play earlier in the season, but she came into this week, Morgan, missing 3 of her last 4 cuts. So she can also be proud of the fact that she's found some momentum heading into next week's major championship. And does it in style. A lot of love for Lexi.